Okay, Civil was actually dead, I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh, she survives. Hey everyone, back with another gacha gaming video from me, TD, your fellow gacha goon. So I'm making this video to show how well a modestly upgraded Fu Xuan is able to solo sustain. If you've been keeping up with the recent rhetoric regarding the character, it's all mostly positive, and so far she's lived up to the hype, which is actually great, to be honest. And I'm making this video to see if my freshly upgraded Fu Xuan matches all the claims that everyone is making. So I was actually not expecting to get Fu Xuan, which is why this video is a bit late. I was only able to save about just on 10,000 jades for her banner, and I was starting from about 0 pity after the Imbibitor Lune rolls. I got the 5-star golden door when I was about 30 or 40 pulls in, but then the ice boy popped out, and I thought the dream was dead. Me and a few friends were just Discord streaming our rolls to each other, and I was saying to them that I would just roll my last few 10 rolls that I had to try and get links at least, and then just leave it there. But as I was midway through explaining that, during about the second 10 roll, the golden door popped up again, and behind the door was Fu Xuan. She popped out. So yeah, extremely lucky pulls on this banner. The banner luck actually bumps me up from the bottom 30% of the luckiest players to just under the top 30%, according to the third-party warp tracker that everyone uses. Anyways, back to Fu Xuan. So my Fu Xuan is freshly upgraded, and I haven't even used her in combat yet. I've read the guides and built her with what I had, and so as you can see from the stats, she's not anything particularly spectacular, but that's kind of the point of this video. I wanted to make this video to show how well she performs in her role as a solo sustainer with moderate investment. So before we get into the stress test showcase, I will quickly go over the current stats, and they are 6k HP, 1.2k defense, 135 speed, and honestly the only other stat we might care about a little bit is the 28.5% effect res. And my light cone is the Landau's Choice at level 60. I literally do not have any energy or stamina left to upgrade it further right now. And for the traces, I have the important ones and the stat unlocks that I considered important. And if we go over the levels, the talent, which is considered the most important skill out of all her kits, is at level 7, the skill at level 6, and the ultimate at level 4. And a quick side note about upgrading her ultimate, the sustain part or the healing part of the ultimate is actually an ascension unlock. And this is the bottom right one here. As you can see, heals all allies by an amount equal to her max HP. So actually, if you don't care about her personal damage, you can actually kind of get away with not upgrading the ultimate and then just keeping it at a low level for now. But yeah, so that's my investment so far, and then we're moving on to the relics. Quite a few of these pieces aren't that great. Some are decent, some are maybe good, but there's no like godlike pieces here. As you can see, kind of low stats here, somewhat decent here. This one is actually kind of almost a god roll, but or more of a DPS tanky character, which I don't have, but this is what I just had. And then this, pretty decent effect res and HP, but the sphere and rope are pretty garbage. But that's fine because I want to show how well a modestly upgraded Fu Xuan can perform her role. And with all that said, let's get into MSC 10. It's actually my first time using her in combat. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so we're at the character selection screen. So I'm actually going to test two things for the first time on my account with this little showcase. I'm going to test how well my Fu Xuan, which is considered a moderately upgraded one, performs as the solo sustain, and how well the mono quantum or like pseudo mono quantum teams perform. As you can see, I'm matching Ting Wing with the Electro, so always going to have quantum implant on this, and then because he's already weak to quantum, it's fine. So let's get into it. Let's see how well this performs.
颠扑不破，慎终于始，凉快凉快。
So a few things. I think this witch, I don't know what her proper name is, but I think she counters the way Fu Xuan sustains. But we'll see how well she's able to perform despite that.
先补上一关。
随蝴蝶一起消散吧，救治的幻影。
Okay, spread the damage. Pretty good start so far. Just gonna take down the rest of the enemies, and we'll just concentrate on this character. I mean, this enemy.
别拦着我，战斗体验该优化了。2倍速就这。
Should do a lot of damage here. 85 skill. It's pretty good. So I usually take my Bailu here, and depending on RNG, flashing. So apparently I should be skilling on this turn, I think, is what people recommend.
能让我玩开心点吗？
Okay, so should be the kill.
随蝴蝶一起消散。
This is kind of a waste, but we'll see what happens. Okay, one flippy. Okay, Silver Wolf taking a lot of damage for some reason.
就以奇珍万千，一心同。
I kind of don't want to heal her just yet. Okay, maybe I need to heal her pretty soon.
来点刺激的。
Actually, I'll heal here so we can do.
世间万物自有谋事在前。
Oh yeah, actually, and this is a big pull out. So usually I'm missing like a little bit of break on this dude to like consistently break him, but as you can see now, it's like super consistent with the little bit extra that Fu Xuan already adds.
随蝴蝶一起。
Oh, actually, this was a mistake. I should have waited for Silver Wolf's ultimate as well. Fine.
阴阳并
Okay. It's kind of bad right now.
体验该优化了。2倍速就这。
It's kind of close, but Silver Wolf has been taking all the damage.
先补上一关。
Okay, he will actually die from my... Yeah, from the break. Okay, that's pretty nice actually. As long as Silver Wolf doesn't keep getting hits, he should be fine. DT is kind of scary though. Guaranteed quantum implant, which is amazing. Floor's flashing, so I have to skill.
相遇为一，别拦着我。
Probably heal after her turn.
下一个。咱们还是以后。
Okay, hopefully she doesn't kill Silver Wolf. Heal here.
万物谋事在前。
As I was saying, she kind of counters the way Fu Xuan stains. I think it's still mostly fine.
以额间之影。客人岂能不招待？
Hmm. This is weird ass RNG. Like, all targeting like one character.
随蝴蝶一起消散吧，救治的幻影。
Alright, so this sequencing is pretty
奇珍万
bad,
千，
but
一心同归。
I mean,
这么快就上钩了？
just wanted to showcase So Wolf's actually going to die here if we don't finish the battle on this turn before she comes up. So it's all onto Sealer. Okay, Silverwolf's actually dead, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, she survives. Just do this and try to kill her. So there we go, the first time using her in combat, and Silverwolf's on like 80 HP. She did get really low from taking like a lot of hits, but I mean, it's super comfy actually compared to my Bailu, especially because she doesn't need to constantly spam heal to keep the team alive. I don't have the like resurrection that Bailu brings, but that felt extremely comfortable actually. So yeah, there we go. A pretty modestly upgraded Fu Xuan. Solar Sustain MSC 10 pretty easily. First try. First time using her, so obviously I'm not using her to her fullest potential. But yeah, that was it. The dream team is obviously I want to bring Bronya and Zilla together. But for this lineup, with the pseudo quantum thing that I want to do, and probably many people want to do, is you want to match the support element that isn't quantum to the enemy. But until we get a quantum harmony unit, that's kind of just how we have to play it. But yeah, I mean, it felt super comfortable, and that's the first time I played with her. And there you have it. A stress test showcase of my Fu Xuan. Hey guys, this is Editor TD. Actually, I wanted to add a few comments while I watched the run that I just did. So, at the end of the run, my Fu Xuan was actually going to die on the turn. Well, basically, the enemy, the witch, the Ascended, would have taken her turn and probably one-tapped the 80 HP Silverwolf, or probably also one-tapped Fu Xuan because she has Landau's Choice, meaning she would probably be the target of the next attack. So either that would have happened, or she would have just taken too much damage from someone else and gotten killed herself, or she would have died on her next turn from the DT anyway. So it was really, really close actually. I didn't actually notice that until I watched it back while editing. And so, I mean, that's the whole point of the showcase, with everyone saying that she's like super OP, oh my god, she can tank everything and whatnot. But with like, you know, modest upgrades and such, she kind of just barely hangs on. I know I have a lot of improvement I can make to my specific Fu Xuan to make her like way better. But, I mean, that's kind of the, I guess, limitation of maybe a free-to-play version of Fu Xuan, with not the best upgrades and moderate investment. That's probably about the performance that you expect. But also, I want to make another point. With my run, I was pretty unoptimized with the way that I'm using the rotations of all the characters and the whole team in general, because what you see in the slots underneath is what I used to run, which is Bailu instead of Fu Xuan and Bronya instead of Ting Wing. And then what I'd actually do is, because there's heaps of elements that are kind of like mismatched with the enemies, I kind of just gambled RNG on the runs. Sometimes they fail even if it didn't happen, but if I don't hit the right element of Silverwolf's implant, it'd actually usually be a bad run, and either someone died or I just reset the run. But it's much faster with the Bronya Zilla comp, for obvious reasons. More turns, more chances to reset with Zilla, more ultimates, more energy for her, more damage, etc, etc. But that meant my Fu Xuan, team with Fu Xuan right now with Ting Wing takes an extra 1 to 2 turns. So if I was to bring Bronya and gamble on the Silverwolf implant RNG, but take 1 to 2 turns less, that's less tanking that Fu Xuan has to do. So you can take that into consideration as well. But I'm pretty happy with the performance of my Fu Xuan. Like I said, completely freshly upgraded, and with like free-to-play stuff, kind of relevant, relatable, whatever you want to call it, stats and whatnot. So yeah, that's the showcase of my Fu Xuan and what you can expect from a free-to-play level of investment for the character. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next video. If you found this helpful at all, like and subscribe will be greatly appreciated. But I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.